This is Anna and my daughter,
Ella.
and today we are cooking
Chicken veggie soup.
and this is Mia's favourite soup and Ellie likes it too, so it's a real winner. So come and join us while we make a quick and easy dinner. And Ellie has asked why onions make you cry, and I actually can't remember the name of the chemical compound which is in it and makes you cry. So if anyone knows, comment and I will read it to Ellie. And also, do you have any good tricks to stop the onion tears? I have heard many, including Chef Lizzie had an amazing one, but I can't really remember any of them right now. So if you have some onion stopping crying tips, let me know. Now, I'm chopping some onion here. As you may have guessed, my eyes are already getting sore. I'm going to turn this pot on and start getting that going with some little bit of oil. And Ellie wanted to do her own onion, which I don't know why.
And also, have you guys ever known why? Well, I just got it. When I was peeling the onion, it made my eyes cry. So if you know why that happens, please tell me. And I won't put all the scraps.
These are scraps full.
But Mum, we can't do this to the... Oh my God, I'm crying.
You haven't even started chopping it yet. I cry a lot too. So my only trick with onions to get rid of it is I walk really fast out of the kitchen, and as the air blows my face and my eyes and nose, it seems to fix it. So do you want me to chop this now? She's run off. Alright, I'm going to quickly chop your onion, Ellie.
Yeah.
Just to keep things moving. And then we've got that oil on medium heat.
It works.
It does actually work. That's my trick. I walk out of the room, do a swift lap, and it seems to clear it. We'll actually be doing the garlic next. Ellie, do you remember how to do garlic?
Garlic. I know I threw out some potatoes because I thought we were doing potatoes, but...
So onion and garlic are amazing because they have special compounds that are antibacterial and antiviral and very high in antioxidants and have very powerful phytonutrients which basically fights cancer. When I went to a Stanford oncology seminar and they talked about the top 5 cancer fighting foods, onion and garlic were amongst the top 5. So there you go.
Crying,
Alright, so I'm going to put these onions on and start them on a low, soft simmer. That sounds good already.
3.
Ellie, that's a little bit noisy.
That's gonna do.
Alright, I'll give this a stir.
Mom, what's the middle thing? With the plastic.
I'll show you in a second. One second.
Now it's a garlic.
Alright, now here's a wonderful trick for garlic, which I'm sure Chef Lizzie has already shown you all. So whenever you're trying to get garlic out, you just hold it, you chop off one end, use your knife, Ellie. You can do it with us. So you're already trying to peel it the slow, hard way.
Oh, what?
I'll show you the quick, easy way. So be careful with your little fingers. So chop off the 2 ends like this. See, you don't need to peel it. I'm going to teach you a trick. So I've just chopped off the 2 ends there. And now, this is the bit you're going to love. Bash it with your fist. Or you can use the back of your knife like this. Look, Ellie.
Or you can use the onion.
No, just try this trick, because we'll see if you can do it. Can a little girl do it? Push down with your hand, and when you hear it crush, now it actually peels really easily. You're not too weak. I know how strong you are. Ready? Come on. There, you already did it. Show them. Show them that it's too far. There you go, it's done. So I'm going to throw 3 good cloves of garlic in because it's winter over here, and this is a great way to keep the whole family, and it's also a really, really economical meal. I've got $14 a of chicken thighs here. They're great for soups like this because they have a little bit more fat, which means a little bit more flavour.
Mom, I'm still crying.
That's all right.
Do I have eyes?
No, they're fine. And so with all these veggies, that's probably about $6 worth of veggies. You end up with probably about $20 in ingredients, creating 8 serves. So that's going to be, you know, less than $2 a serve, $1.50. This freezes great, and so that's why I love it. And it tastes amazing. It's comforting, it's filling, it's just delicious, and the whole family loves it. So there's my 3 cloves of finely chopped garlic, or my 2. Ellie's doing hers there. I'm going to pop that in with the onions.
I don't even know how to cut garlic, so I'm just guessing. Oh, there we go. I cut my garlic.
Oh, even my eyes are starting to cry now.
I never knew garlic could make you cry.
No, I think it's still the onion.
Gee, onion really lasts forever. I cut up the garlic, if you want to see.
Okay.
Now sprinkle it in. That sounds nice. Smells so good. Now is it potato time?
Yep. Sorry. So whenever you're doing
Now feel that.
things like soups, I always add the veggies in the order of hardest to softest. So basically you want your onion and garlic in first. Just slow down and be really careful, okay? Because these knives are sharp. And then you want your hard ingredients like potatoes, and then these type of ingredients like carrot and celery, you know you can eat it raw, so I really just throw them in the very, very last. And even if I don't have too much time to wait for them to cook down much, they still taste amazing. But in this case, this type of soup, I actually like to cook it down for a couple of hours. So we're actually going to be adding our chicken next, Ellie. So we're getting ahead of ourselves here chopping the potatoes because the chicken's just going to go in as big chunks, and we'll chop that up later. I like to keep the chicken in big chunks in there and chop it up once it's cooked, just to really get it juicy and tender and just release those flavours into the soup. And then when I chop it up later, it's got a lot of that juiciness in it. Alright, getting through this chopping. Doing a great job there, Ellie.
I can't ever do it as quick as you can.
Oh.
No, seriously, I cannot. I really cut myself.
Oopsies, you don't need to rush.
I'm not, I'm cutting
Okay.
potatoes. Very awkward. Oh my god. Still alive.
Oh my gosh, see, even I'm dropping it on the floor. Bit of pressure building and trying to be quick enough. So anyway, I'm going to put these chicken thighs in now. That onion and garlic should be ready.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh my god, that smells amazing. I don't think you can smell through a phone, but smells delicious. Finish, Mum. Now it's time for the
So one of the reasons why I keep the chicken thighs whole is because when the cooking's finished, sometimes I'll remove one whole chicken thigh and actually chop it up and use it in wraps or sandwiches or salads, and it's basically cooked and so flavoursome and so juicy. And then I'll take another 1 or 2 of the thighs in there and dice them up and keep them in the soup. It's pretty cool. So I'll just give that a big stir. And we actually picked some rosemary from the garden earlier, so we might just pull this off the stem, chop it up into little pieces and put that in our soup to start seasoning it.
Done.
Because mine's all full.
Why are you using my knife?
Because I'm using your chopping board. Okay.
Naughty.
Just salting the chicken a little bit. And we just want to give that chicken a nice browning on the outside.
This.
We might not need that right now because
Okay.
well, let's chop it up smaller then because Mia doesn't like the big chunks of rosemary. You did a great job. It's very hard actually. This chopping board is a hard wood and it's actually really hard chopping on it, Ellie. This chopping board's actually much easier to chop on.
Do you want to swap?
No, not yet. We can. But you can eat a carrot anytime.
No, I never had a carrot. Why are you saying that?
Okay.
No, seriously, I don't have a carrot. Look.
Alright, so just giving that a little bit of a browning.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, it smells like McDonald's. But better. Okay, good.
We may as well keep chopping our next veggies because that chicken needs a little bit longer to cook. So I'm going to throw these chopped guys in.
What are we going to chop next?
Carrot and celery.
It's carrot time!
There's our potato and sweet potato. Yummy. And let's do these carrots. So do you want to have this chopping board now, Ellie?
Yeah.
Oh, oh. Ready? Watch your little fingers there. Oh,
These are really big pieces, but I seriously can't be bothered to make them into small pieces. Okay, there we go. Now it's celery time.
okay. I'm going to add all our
And you got the
potatoes now.
crispiest one. Oh, I want 4 of them.
Okay, so I've just turned the heat up because we're going to add the potatoes and just you really just want to kind of sear them, coat them in the oil and the flavours that are in that.
Right. Cut that.
Yeah, you can cut that there and we'll get rid of that. So we'll just get rid of the very ends of the celery and be careful with your fingers there. We want the celery really small because it can be a little bitter and stringy. Yeah, that's better. So it will just be a minute or two and then we'll just add a bit of stock or boiling water, whatever you've got on hand, and some more seasonings. basically stock, and then just get it boiling, and we'll add our last veggies later, and that's about it. So,
I'm finished.
all right.
Can you make my celery less chunky?
So, Ellie, can you reach the top of the container to pour that in? Watch out, it's very, very hot, okay? Don't miss the pot. Alright, so it's really good for soups and meals generally if you can try and chop everything in like uniform sizes as much as possible. Ellie, you're actually making the camera jiggle, so can you not play with that stool? Thank you. Ellie's making silly faces behind the camera.
Mommy, I have to put that in.
So I'm just trying to make a bit more. Good job.
Ellie, can you get my phone?
Okay.
Damn, we're live. I'll just get these a tiny bit smaller. So one of the ways I found you can hide veggies in your family's food is to chop them really small. That's a little trick for you there. You get less complaints and less people noticing that way. So I'm just going to get this celery a tiny bit smaller.
You guys probably don't know, but I hate celery. I just hate it. And whenever my mum does that, I just think, I don't know, something else.
But what do? Do you eat it?
Yeah.
See? It works.
Sometimes I know it's celery, so then I don't eat it.
But normally I make it so small that it's just not a bother. Alright, let's give this a stir, and then we're going to add our stock.
But with mushrooms, they are very hard to make big, tiny, whatever.
Alright, we're going in with the stock. Whee! And what I normally do, I'm using today, sometimes I have my own stock from boiling down a chicken carcass, but when I don't, this is the stock I'm using today, just one I picked up at the local store. I don't normally use stocks, but because I'm trying to really help Mia with healing her gut issues, the collagen in stocks is amazing for healing your gut. So if you have issues with digestion, inflammatory bowel syndrome, food allergies, bloating, constipation, healing your gut is one of the great things to do. Not to mention, we all know now that healthy gut microbiome is very highly correlated with having a healthy weight and having lower risks of disease, even things like depression. So lots of gut healthy foods is amazing for you. All right. So now that we've got our water in, you can pretty much add anything anytime. So I'm just going to throw in all the carrots.
I'll move celery.
Okay.
I'm eating blueberry, so that's why I sound like blue.
Whoopsies. Ready? Do you want to do it with your hand? There you go. Good job. And I like to boil a kettle of water, so I've got more water on hand to fill up my soup even more. I'll just give that a big stir. And now I like to add some more flavour. So,
Hey guys, I have a question for you. What's your favourite type of soup? Tell me in the comments.
and we'll see.
Seriously.
We'll see who's really paying attention. And this is the type of chicken stock I'm adding today. So,
Mom, you seem like a video person.
okay. And it's practically time to check on our roasted might get that out and you ladies get to see it. And then we might see where that's up to. So, oh, and then what I do as well is I rinse off the sand off the celery, and
give it to our chickens.
you can tie this together with some kitchen string and then actually add it to your soup, and it gives a lot of great flavour, and it's really high in potassium, which is amazing for reversing high blood pressure, really good for heart health, and celery generally is. And then you just scoop it out at the end because it doesn't taste really good. I don't have kitchen string on hand, so I'm just going to chuck it in. But first I'll give it a wash because it can have quite a lot of sand in it.
Most of the times we give it to our chickens. It's true.
So I'm just going to fill that up to the level of about where the vegetables stop. That's about the right level where you want it. And then I'm going to put a lid on it and bring that to a boil.
But we need more blueberries.
Aww. That's great. Let's see how this pumpkin's doing. Oh, it's looking great.
Can I have one?
Yeah, a pumpkin to eat.
Yeah, to eat.
Yeah, let's get it out without burning ourselves. Okay.
And also, I have another question for you. What's your favourite type of berry? Mine is strawberries, frozen.
This is boiling hot. Woo! Straight out the oven. And it's looking awesome. Let's have a look at the other side of that. It's nice and roasted.
Roast.
Oh, we could put it in a little longer, but that will actually blend up really beautifully into a soup. Look at that, it's so golden. Want to have a little taste test?
Sure. Oh my god, how do you cut that like it's easy?
It is, you could do that.
No, probably.
Ready? Watch out, it's very hot. Okay,
I think I know that. Damn, it's so nice.
let's try it.
I'm crying now. I'm crying with the onion.
So we put some rosemary from the garden and some honey and olive oil on top of that, and some sea salt. It just tastes
Wait, is this
delicious.
the one that we put onion in?
No,
That is the one that... I'm still crying.
we put onion in the soup.
Isn't it
I
weird that
love
I'm still
fresh
crying?
roasted pumpkin. It's because your chopping board's got
Wow.
onion juice. I always set aside a little plastic container of pumpkin whenever I make roast pumpkin soup so that I can have it on my salads during the week. I find that a salad with a bit of roasted pumpkin, some quinoa, some greens like rocket, and then something crunchy like almonds, I could eat it forever. Maybe a few cranberries, yum. So
Don't judge me.
what's
I'm
that?
only 8. And it's hot.
Okay. So, let's get the next one out. We've got 2 trays. There we go. That's it. So we're pretty much set for the week. And we also cook the recipes from the meal plans, but for Mia right now, I'm really focused on nourishing, easy soups for her to eat. That's her thing at the moment, so that's how I'm getting whole real foods into her. And I love when she has the chicken soup because it's got all those immunity boosting ingredients, but also the protein in the chicken. So lately I've discovered she loves my pumpkin soup, and I add a whole tin of coconut cream in it, which adds a bit more of the fats and the calories, which is great. So
But my mum couldn't put it in.
No. Pardon me?
My mum couldn't put it in because we didn't have it. And my dad did offer, but Mum said no. She
So-
can't be bothered to.
No, Dan offered to go buy some coconut cream, but Mia's asleep on him on the couch, so I didn't want to wake her up.
Here, I'll show you.
Anyway, no, babe, that's all good. So I'm going to leave you now. Thank you for joining us. Come back, Ellie. We're going to say goodbye now. Thank you for joining us on our chicken and veggie soup cooking. We might share some photos of the finished product. Let us know what you're cooking in your kitchen.
You can
and
see our baby.
beautiful to see you now.
And
Okay,
you
bye.
can still see the permanent marker.
That's
See ya.
okay. Bye.
Toodaloo.